Hello and welcome back to another indie horror title on the WARRIC gaming channel. We're back with a game called Within from Crux Game Studios, that is the developer, and we're going to take a look at it. Remember, if you like what you see, you'll be able to play the game yourself by clicking the link in the description below. Also remember to subscribe, hit the like and hit the notification bell if you like what you see and you want to see more content like this. So let's get into Within. I may jump a bit because I always do when I play these kind of games. So I hope you enjoy Within, indie survival horror game by Crux Game Studios. Let's kick into it. New game, and hope you enjoy it. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Yeah.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have.
Nice to know your brother loves you.
Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
She will save him. Okay, let's play some Within.
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
Okay, apartment 405. Left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Okay. Right, this is 412, this is 413, so this isn't the way. Oh, an open elevator door.
Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. 401, 402. Graphics look great. Remember, you can download this game for yourself in the description below. And please support Crux Game Studios, the developer. Okay. So we've got a bit of a scaffold in here. We've got 404. Let me guess, 405 is going to be over that side.
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Okay, let's find a way around. Graphics look great. Using the Unity engine. Hello. Got a bit of a domestic row here. Oh! Who's that?
Hello?
Whoa, that made me jump. dog barking.
Where'd they go? There was someone just here. Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Ring the doorbell. Ding dong.
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
Okay, we're in.
Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here?
Let's have a look around. Oh, what's this?
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Yes, but we all make mistakes, so let's carry on.
How is he living like this? This is terrible. Would it hurt to clean up a little? What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here. Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets? Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones. When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Well, you can only try your best, can't you? Okay, so...
I think I just lost my appetite. The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Turn on the bathroom. Let's have a look in here. There's nothing in the bathroom just yet. Do not open, go back.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out. Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
Oh, lights. Whoa.
Hello?
Door's open.
Nick, are you in there? Quit playing.
So I'm going in.
Jeez. Hello? Hello? How did this door open? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
Game setup. PC. We've got game consoles. Nice.
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he? I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him.
Turn the computer on. Boot failure. USB drive missing.
Drive? Let me see if I can find one.
We need a USB drive. Let's have a look in the drawers over here.
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
There's a USB stick.
This could be it. Nothing useful here.
I'll stick it in the USB slot. It's loading in. We've got a play log and we've got a game.exe. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a heavily secure modded Linux variant running as a VPC. And the game contained Within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the rep urban legends around this game. A single exe file not very cleverly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. Things I had to trawl through to find it, things I don't think I could ever unsee. Oh, I don't have much hope for humanity. Anyway, we broke beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, it'll make for interesting reading. I could edit it and put out a Reddit post, maybe. Maybe doing a accompanying video playthrough would be cool. Way to start from that gaming content channel. Oh yes, I always wanted to, but never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. That's correct. I admire those who do. With my track record of starting projects I eventually abandoned, I think I know how that will end up. Anyway, first things first. I have to get some games to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The law says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupted. The urban legends around the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it. Right, let's see if we can get the game going then. Oh, straight in. Click to start. Oh, we're in the game. Within. Let's have a look. Looks like a bit of an 8-bit game. Spooky. Oh, what's this? Looks like a demon on the wall over there. Ooh, who's he? I heard a door open. Could be very spooky. Oh, does that say demon on the wall? Oh, we've got another one, another little monster demon on the wall here. See what he's going to do. Another door opened. I think the lights in the eyes, and it opens the door. Oh! That must have been Nick. He freaked the hell out of me. Oh, unknown crash. Right, let's play the log.
Wait, that file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
No, it wasn't. Got it to run. First impressions, creepy but mostly crappy. A grainy, pixelated PlayStation 2 era style walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? The game's also unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and then randomly spitting them out back. How is the OS still going? It's lost system folders, everything on the desktop, including my play logs, texts, and even the recycle bin. The game has no credits, no title screen, no save load. After every crash, it randomly teleports you to different levels. It was hard to find, hard to trawl through, fake leads and bullshit. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident. Following an add-on link, a file dump on an Onion server, I found it amidst critically named zipped archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shift posts for slivers of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. It's said to have been birthed on the dark web, that seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands, but by some unknown force. As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions returning, dark thoughts, guilt, a craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity like a greater demon that latches onto his hosts. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can. There's a code. Okay, let's try and get into the game again. It's like the game possesses the player. Good. Crashed. That's 2. Crashed. We gotta get in. We're back in. Right. There's a door over there, but it's locked. Whoa. Whoa. Like flames just turned on. Another demon. Oh, what's it I hear? It's pictures.
What the hell is this? Nick!
I crashed. Restart required.
I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
Whoa.
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest.
We're booting up the sandbox OS again. Getting worse, growing signs of malevolence, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, and intense craving for defilement. Words, weird sounds from the other room, voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a picture. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from the Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. Greater demon from pre-biblical times. First worshipped by the Lagani sect in the Sumeria. Requires human sacrifices. Feeds on fatalism, guilt and grief. Manifests in the recurrence nightmares of killers. In the lust, regret cycles of sex offenders. In the dying fugue of dead men. walking in the guilt borne by the family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong, a vile, parasitical being that consumes those it selects. I thought at first there was no point to the game, just walk from the point to point B, activating shrines, but the simplicity could be deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests invocation. If so, the point of the game may be to simply complete it. Have I made a terrible mistake? What have I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to number. Right, let's get back into the game. Crashed. The game is trying to control you, I think. Okay, we're back in. Maya, who's that? Whoa. Right, now, this looks like another thing I've got to go to. There's a demon holding something, I think. 1 of 4 collected. So obviously I'm going to have to collect 4 items. Let's have a look for the other 3. Very spooky game, we'll say. Remember, it's made by Crux Game Studios, so go over there and support them. Oh, I found some else. Number 2 of 4 collected. Oh, I heard a door. I heard a door open. When you ever hear the door open, you know you're going in the right way. Oh! A demon flashed on the screen. Oh, it's getting jumping there. I think I've been here. But is there anything else here? There's a demon. There's a door. Oh, who's that?
Maya, help me. Please. You have to help me.
It's Nick.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
Oh, and it crashed.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again.
Whoa.
Hello? Is someone there? It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Whoa. Who's in the shower? Hang on, something changed here. The picture.
Oh, that's awful. How could the picture have changed like this?
Let's check out the bathroom. Who's behind the curtain?
Nobody. But that's impossible.
Oh,
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
it's like he's been demonised. Right, just go back into the computer. Booting up again. We've got to solve the puzzle. Oh, we've got a log 12 there. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment. Standing by the far wall, he looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in the morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. I was flung out the car and came to unhurt except for a few scratches. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. I have to tell her to stay put, not to come looking for me. Because I know Maya. She'll come looking if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she absolutely shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time. Not from this. And I can't let her get hurt if she comes here. Oh, let's have a go. We're trying to get in. Okay. There's a demon there. Oh, there was a door this way. Let's go in. I think there's another one of things to collect. Three or four collected. And the door's opened. This looks like this could be the last one of the to be. Oh! What? Is that a heart attack then? That was scary. Four collected. And another door opened. Oh, there's a demon up here. Oh, it's the main demon. Ain't happy. I crashed.
What the hell was that?
Nick, wait! Nick!
Looks like we're going out the apartment now.
Nick!
It's Nick. He's in front.
Nick!
What's he doing?
Nick, stop! It's me!
He's gone into a lift. shit.
I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
Yeah, something fell down it. Right, it looks like we're going to have to go down the stairs.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Looks like Nick's been possessed by a demon. The game has took him over.
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya. Where are you? We're all waiting.
Oh, it's Nick's in front of me. Or is it Nick? Something else.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Whoa. Oh. Shit. I hope you chill. Back in the apartment.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
Nick saved her. Her brother. The end. Well, that was Within, people, from Crux Game Studios. I hope you enjoyed this little indie horror title. Remember, I support all the big and small indie horror developers, and I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you come back for another indie horror title with WARRIC Gaming Channel. So until then, I'm saying this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like me jumping, and I love playing these games. These is what I live for. And if you are another indie developer and you want me to play your horror titles, just get in touch with me. I will do it gladly and give you a bit of support as well. So until then, until the next video, it's WARRIC saying, hope you enjoyed Within from Crux Game Studios, and I'll see you on the next one.